So here's the old headlights with the low beams. There's the high beams. Nothing too impressive if you can even see that. Hey, welcome back. And today, like I said in one of my last videos, I'm going to be starting to do some improvements to this Toyota. I really like this Toyota. It's done very well, been able to go off-roading in it, been able to fit the kids in it, even though it's, you know, that extra cab, it's kind of small, but it actually works quite well. So I've enjoyed having it. However, one of the things I don't like is when you have an older vehicle, let's admit it, the headlights compared to today's standards, they suck. So I went and I got these. These are LED headlamps. Let's get a close-up on those. Yeah, so a nice array of LED bulbs that's gonna go. It's supposed to be just kind of plug and play, got the same factory kind of a plug. I think it'll improve the look of it. I like how it's dark, kind of give it a little bit meaner look, and hopefully it'll make it easier to see at night and brighter. So let's get these things installed and then we'll take it for a drive and see how it is. Well, success. I got the front clip part removed. There is a whole bunch of really silly kind of tabs. Where's my flashlight? It's still, there it is. This thing is great, by the way, right here, a little pocket, single AAA battery. Yep. Fits in the mouth when you're doing stuff. But these little tabs like that one right there. Down there, really hard to get to. So yeah, now I can, now I can move this out of the way, get to the headlights, and replace it with the new LEDs. Oh yeah, and then take it for a drive. Daddy, can I have one? All right, headlights out. Time for the new ones. There they are. Let's check and make sure though that they're not gonna be, I don't have daytime running lights, so I guess I'm just gonna abandon that wire. Who cares? We should probably look at what else is in the box. Nope, that's it. Just two pair of headlights. Do any of them look different than the other? No. They look the same. They do? So I'm gonna assume that one's not left and one's not right. Yep. So let's plug these in. See what happens. With me? Yeah. All right. There's a camera person there, everybody.
Hello. I don't even know if I got in.
Probably got your belly.
Hi. Behind the scenes. Oh, that looks nice.
That looks kind of mean. Looks like somebody's punched it in the face and it's got a black eye and it's ready to fight. Fight time! You should probably try and test them out. Turn them on. Let's see if they even turn on. Guess what? The window's not down. They come on?
Nope.
Really? All right. So that's not the LED headlights. So come to find out, they're not direct plug and play. The ones that were in that box, I have to go and in the morning go get a couple relays per headlight because Toyota did 2 negatives with 1 positive, where the LED bulbs are 2 positive and 1 negative. So that's how they switch between low beam and high beam, is with using positives. Toyota uses the opposite and uses negatives to complete the circuit, the ground wires, the negative wires. So didn't put the grill back in because that's a pain in the butt. Had to put those back in just in case I get sidetracked having a family and job and all that kind of fun stuff. You know how that goes. So yeah, but it will get done. But other cool LED lights to mention that did work were the dome light replacement. That thing is nice and bright, and as well as I did get a LED replacements for the backups. So those are significantly brighter than the previous one. So that's 2 out of 3 LED things that I've purchased so far that have worked directly. The reverse, which are super nice, and the dome light, which is really, really bright. Hard to kind of tell on this lighting, but it is pretty bright. Sorry for the messy truck. It finally came. There it is, the wiring harness. Let's open this up and check this out, if we can. Oh, it's got a nice little loom on it too. So this one was from All Star Trucks on eBay. I'll provide a link down below. You can either choose to check it out after I'm done installing it and you see how well it works, or not. I don't know. Hopefully this does what it needs to do. There we go. So it's got 2 relays. So what's going to happen is this is going to plug into the passenger side. Oh, and zip ties even. Awesome. This is gonna, like I said, this is gonna plug into the passenger side headlamp H4 socket. Let's get this open so I can show you. There we go. There we go. So this plugs into the factory socket, and then it goes from here to these relays. From these relays, the shorter lead will go right back to the passenger side. Oop, that's the fuse. Yeah. So from the shorter side, so this plugs into, this plugs into the passenger side existing factory harness, and then this will plug into the bulb itself here. And then I have a lead that will take it to the driver's side. There we go. Looks like I got a grounding wire there. No worries. And then it has an inline fuse. So this has everything set up, because I was looking at Yodatech and people were building these, but more than that, they were putting 2 relays on the driver's and on the passenger side to change it from the switched ground to the switched positive, but you don't need to do that. It should work just this one. So back to the garage, back to setting it up. Let's finish this. All right, so before I go any further, you know, I've secured the relays down in there. The new relays. Let me get my light out. I have hooked up the positive. Got the ground wire connected with the other ground wire there to kind of clean that up a little bit. There's the relays down in there. New connections. There's the new headlight, and of course the loom. Got to get that strung across to the headlights. But let's see if that even works. Let's see if that works. Let's see what the difference is between these guys. So I'm gonna put you on a tripod. I'm gonna put you down for just 1 second while I go and I do that. So yeah. 1 second. All right, you're on a tripod. Are you ready? Ready to see this? Who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe the truck will blow up. It is me doing it. Give it a shot. Ooh, I see better, brighter, whiter light.
Daddy,
Look at that.
Daddy, look it.
You can already see the difference.
Daddy.
This side, yellow. That side, nice bright white. That's a really good, clean looking difference there. You look so cute. Oh, hey, there's Supergirl. Come to visit. See, white side, yellow side. That little itty bitty yellow that she's kind of in versus brighter white. Can you turn off the lights? Turn off the lights. Right there, the garage lights. Turn them off. The first one. Yep. All right, so there's the difference. Too bad I got too much cluster in my garage. But you can see dim side, bright side. Dim side, a nice bright white side. All right, so let's finish getting this installed. No more dim lights. Woohoo! All right, so I got the one headlight installed. Obviously, we went through that already. This flashlight's dead. Bummer. No power. Anyways, so I ran the loom. I zip tied it here and then ran it right alongside underneath the other headlight loom that was in there, and then I zip tied it here. I pulled it tight so there is a nice little gap, doesn't touch the radiator. Didn't have to take the radiator out. Always a plus when you don't have to take so many things out. Had to take the reservoir out and then fish in the headlight to there and then attach the negative. And now we're going to wire it up, get that bezel around it so the headlight is up, and then give it a shot. So I'm gonna put you on the magic stand here and we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully all goes well. But isn't that a nicer, meaner look? Nicer, meaner. Isn't that a nice, mean look? Whatever. It's awesome. Let's get it finished because I want to eat dinner. Moment of truth. Keep your fingers crossed. Who Doggy! That's right. Oh yeah, that is so much brighter. That yellow, I could get out of the way. But that yellow dot, now a nice bright white dot on the wall. Of course I'll have to get these adjusted. Sorry about the messy garage every time. Tell you what, every time I clean it out, every time, without fail, when there's an empty garage, people are like, hey, you know, I don't want this stuff in my room. Let's put it in the garage. Anyways, first world problems, I guess. Should be happy we have so much stuff that we want to clutter up a garage with excess. So there we go. I'm going to leave the grill off because the existing wire that was in there, I thought I had electrical tape. I wanted it to seal it up so I could still leave it there, because one of my ideas is I do have a light bar I want to put on the front bumper here, but I only want it to come on at high beam. So I already have a switched outlet, and it's not a problem because these are LEDs. They're already way more efficient than what was already on there. So why not use the existing harness that was there, and all I have to do is reverse the polarities, because even though that this Toyota is running off of a switched ground, there's still a positive and there's that negative for the high. No problem, just stick it in there, run it there, I flip my high beams on, then I get a huge floodlight there. So awesome. I'm gonna be doing that, but let's go for a ride and see how these work. There's actually enough light that you can actually see it on video. Before, with the other lights, they were so dim that you couldn't really tell. So that's low beam. Throw in some high beams. I'm gonna have to adjust my headlights. Look like they're a little bit close to the center there. But yeah. Wow, amazing difference. Amazing. Super happy with these. So much brighter, so much better. Such a great way to improve the drivability and usability for my daily driver, which is a Toyota. That's why I decided to put it on this as opposed to something else. So definitely looking forward. My commute to work tomorrow is gonna be so much nicer being able to see. Big shout out to the makers of the harness. That was super easy, and for 18 bucks or 19 bucks, it was, come on. Trying to sit there and go buy relays and wires and pigtails and sit there and cut and splice. No, forget it. Get that kit. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Do need to get some electrical tape so I can finish covering up that open end of the original factory harness for the lights. So that's on my to-do list tomorrow, and then I can stick the grill back in there. But looks great. Looks great. Yeah, and I thought these were supposed to be a sealed beam. Not so sealed.